Hi, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing day or night, whatever it is for you. Today we're gonna learn a little bit more about the Philippines. I know I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, but today we got a video that's called 14 Reasons the Philippines is Different from the Rest of the World. I have no clue what these reasons could be. Once in a great while, these type of videos will pop up since I've watched them in the past before. Just the title of this video actually really caught my interest, so I was like, you know what? Let's react to it. Let's see what this video is gonna show. I know a lot of you guys are from the Philippines, but maybe there might be something on here that you might not know. I don't know, maybe. We'll see though, so let's hop into this video, man. Let's go. Also guys, this is one of the videos I gotta kind of keep it down just because it's really late.
What if I told you there is a country where over 175 languages are spoken, people text more than anywhere else in the world, and boxing fights directly influence crime rates? It sounds pretty much unbelievable, but it's all true in the Philippines. 14.
Honestly, I would think the United States would have the most for the text messaging one.
14. There are more than 175 spoken languages. There are
That's
two
insane.
official languages in the Philippines.
Imagine having to learn all those languages. Sometimes I can't even speak English correctly.
Philippines. Filipino, based on Tagalog, and English. Filipino is the most commonly spoken and pop culture language, and the government of the country uses English in their work. By the way, the Philippines are number 5 on the list of the world's top English-speaking populations after US, India, Pakistan, and the UK. All this
really?
sounds pretty plain and ordinary.
Wait, I had no clue Pakistan was on that
after
list.
US, India, Pakistan, and the UK. All this sounds pretty
crazy.
plain
I
and
didn't know
ordinary,
that.
but in fact, the diverse linguistic groups living in the country use over 175 languages for their internal communication. Since many of them exist only in spoken form, it's impossible to calculate the exact amount.
That's insane.
13. Their capital is the most densely populated city in the world. The nation's capital, Manila, and its 16 surrounding cities that make up the Metro Manila area have a population of 12.8 million people. During the daytime, this number gets way higher since many people come here to work. And while the number doesn't sound that crazy, take note that all these people live and work in an area of
who here is actually from Manila?
16.56 square miles. This makes the population density equal to 111,002 people per square mile. And that's 5 times higher than in Mumbai or Paris, for example. 12. They have
Sorry about that. That was my notification. I really do not know how to turn it off. I try to turn it off, it just literally just does not go off. If you're watching this video and you live in the capital, does it really seem that populated?
churches in shopping malls. Shopping malls.
Wait. I didn't even read that.
12. They have churches in shopping malls. Shopping malls aren't merely a place where you buy stuff for Filipinos. They are safe, air-conditioned community hubs with gyms, health clinics, concert halls, nightclubs, parks, and even churches inside. So it's no surprise that they are the favorite place to meet up with friends for so many locals. And 3 of the world's 10 largest shopping malls are located in the Philippines. They are Mega Fashion Mall of SM Mega Mall,
right there.
SM City North EDSA, and SM Mall of Asia. 11.
I want to go to one of those
Filipinos
malls.
are the #1 texting nation in the world. You already know
insane.
Filipinos love meeting up with friends at shopping malls, and when they can't see each other in person, they text. And when they do it, they rarely limit it to, "Hey, how are you?" In fact, they send about 400 million texts a day, and that's around 142 billion texts a year. It's more than the US and Europe put together.
What?
Not exactly a little number for a country of 107 million people.
Yo,
10.
How is that possible? I feel in the United States, everyone's always on their phones. I feel people just really just do not ever talk face to face anymore. So for the Philippines being more than the United States and Europe, that's
Unique form of
That's
transportation. If you visit Manila, you'll notice some interesting looking vehicles called jeepneys. They are converted US Army Jeeps that stayed in the country after World War II. Filipinos adapted them to transport up to 18 passengers who jump on the jeepney going in their direction and ring the bell for it to stop. There are about 50,000 jeepneys in Manila, and they all look different, with basketball stars, cartoon characters,
They look
inspirational
cool.
quotes, neon lights, and whatnot on them. There are
like how
2 major
colorful they
problems
are.
with jeepneys: safety concerns and pollution. They produce huge amounts of black smoke. So hurry up if you want to ride before they get replaced with a rapid transit system. 9. One of the islands has more volcanoes than towns. The Philippines are, without a doubt, a super scenic location. Among all the islands that are a part of it, Camigan sure stands out, with more volcanoes per square mile than any other island on the planet. The
I wouldn't
island
want
is
to live on that island.
14 miles long and 8.5 miles wide, and has 7 volcanoes and 5 towns. And even though earthquakes and eruptions shaped it, volcanoes have been deep asleep since the 50s, so thousands of tourists can safely visit the island these days.
Okay. I guess it wouldn't be
8.
so bad.
There-
I don't know. But I would have that little bit of worry that, like, you know, one of those volcanoes would erupt.
National
and I'd be on
flag
that
has a
island.
secret meaning. The national flag of the Philippines has 2 bands of blue and scarlet, and a white triangle at the hoist with a yellow sun and 8 rays, each of them standing for one province of the country. The yellow stars stand for the 3 largest island groups, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. What makes the flag really unique is that it can be reversed to declare a state of war. This happened during
Wait,
the
what?
Filipino Revolutionary War of 1898 to 1901 and during World War II in 1941 to 1945. 7.
That's
Boxing
interesting.
directly affects crime rates in the country. Filipinos love boxing and are crazy about their most famous boxer, Manny Pacquiao. Whenever he fights,
Oh,
the
I know
whole
that guy.
country
Even though I don't know like a whole lot about boxing, he's one of the guys I actually do know.
is glued to its TV sets. And according to the Philippine National Police, PNP, crime rates in the country drop significantly when he's in the ring. During his 12-round fight against American boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. that went from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., not a single crime was committed in the whole Manila metropolitan area. It was basically the same during other major fights with the participation of the people's champ, Manny Pacquiao.
Everybody
6.
wants to watch Manny, I guess.
A lot of
Even
Filipinos work
criminals.
abroad. It might be because of their flexible and reliable character, or the fact that they speak great English as a second language. But more than 11 million Filipinos work abroad. It's around 11% of the population, and a quarter of all overseas nurses in the world come from the Philippines. 5.
That's really dope.
Their rice terraces are the 8th wonder of the world. Banawa rice terraces are the oldest in the world, and were so smartly designed that they
That
still
looks so
bring a
cool though, not gonna lie. Like this landscape right here just looks so dope.
harvest of rice and vegetables, most of which get exported. And it is believed if all the terraces had been built end to end, they would stretch halfway around the world. Today, these places bring the country more money as a tourist destination than rice plantations, and thus they play an important role for the economy of the Philippines. 4.
Rice is very
they
important.
produce a lot of coconuts. For
Coconut.
years, the Philippines
I
have
ain't gonna
been the
lie, I'm
number
not a big fan of coconut. Like, I don't know, maybe if you get me like something like a good drink that has it in it, but just eating straight up like I remember back in like middle school or something. I don't know why, but we had like coconut like for one of my classes and we had to eat it. And it was so disgusting. I literally cannot eat coconut.
#1 producer of coconuts in the world. And even though the leadership now belongs to Indonesia, 153,532,000 tons per year is still an impressive number, isn't it? These coconuts are used to make anything from clothing to beauty products. 3. The first European to visit the Philippines was Ferdinand Magellan. The
Who's that?
legendary explorer made the first record of the archipelago among the Europeans in 1521. He founded the first settlement in Cebu, and thus most of the area became a Spanish colony. This explains the fact that around 90% of the population are Christian, unlike most of the country's neighbors. In 1898, the Philippines went under U.S. rule and later, in 1946, became an independent republic. 2. A
Interesting.
Filipino made the first karaoke machine. If
Really?
you love to sing along, you ought to thank Filipinos for your favorite pastime. The first karaoke machine in the world was created in 1975 by Roberto Del Rosario. He patented as the sing-along system, and even though there were some attempts to claim his creation, he still remains the only patent holder for the karaoke system.
Hey, that's really
1.
cool. I ain't gonna lie, I never have used a karaoke machine, but they always seem like a lot of fun to use.
The population is extremely good-looking. Along with their love for boxing, texting, and shopping, Filipinos are crazy about beauty pageants. It might be the years of American rule that gave them this love for competitive beauty, but the fact remains a fact. They have won in all major international pageants 15 times. There were
Wow.
4 girls crowned Miss Universe, 1 Miss World, 6 title holders of
Wait,
Miss
Is like Miss Universe? So is that okay? Is the whole entire wait? What's the difference between universe and world and international?
International and 4 Miss Earth crowns. The first official pageant was held within the country in 1908, and since 2001, it's not just about beauty, but also for the promotion of environmental protection. Would you like to visit the Philippines? Or
Yeah.
maybe you've already been there? Let me know in the comment
haven't.
section below. Don't forget to
I'd
give this
love to
video
go
a
to the
like, share it
Philippines.
with
Not
your
even gonna lie, like I would love to visit the Philippines and check out all like the landmarks and everything. This was actually a really cool video to check out. I learned 14 things that I had no clue about. I always find these types of videos so fascinating just to learn about the world. Again, like I said in my last Philippines video from way back ago, I don't know too much about the world. Like all I know is basically, you know, Kansas, where I live at, and the United States a little bit, but other than that, I really don't know too much about the world. I definitely want to start checking out more videos like these again. There's a lot of interesting things about the world that I want to just learn more about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed checking this video out with me. Let me know down in the comments if you learned anything new in this video. If you guys got any video recommendations that are similar to like this type of video, make sure to let me know down in the comments too. If you guys enjoyed the video, you guys want to stay tuned for more videos like these, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell down there so we know if I'm in the next bangers drop. I'll see you guys in the next one. I freaking love you guys. Peace out, guys.